Class 4 Chapter Number 2 The Imperious New Cloth Ningthau amagi anowa fi amakaki wari ni yamna interesting oiba wari oigani haina khalli so munna tasi ko. Once there was an emperor whose only worry in life was to dress in the best possible clothes. He changed his clothes almost every hour and spent all his money on buying new clothes. He also loved to show off his clothes to his people. Ningthau ama leiramba jatni matam amada. Ningthau se matam pumnamakta magi fi je yamna phajana setningba. Aduga matau kamdowna setkadage haidana khanba. Aduga mana tanba paisa khudingmak se phi leibada loina spend tawthoeba. Loina Kedoi harakanda maze pung khudingi su phi sinba ningthau ama orami matam pumnamakta magi mi singsida mana magi anowa phi se show off tawa haide utningba misak ama khatang oirammeba ningthau se. Word of the emperor's passion for clothes spread all over his kingdom and beyond. Two tricksters who had heard of the emperor's vanity decided to take advantage of it. Ningthau na hoziki lamsidaida mana pamjaba fida ngaujaba asigi wari se mafam magi kingdom sitana tana topa mafam singda su tare mi singsina aduda yamna tricky toba haidi kadar toba nupa ani khakna su ningthau se asigumbada ngaujaba misak amani habase khangbadagi mangonda karigumba kanaba advantage khara lowgadore. They went to the palace and declared that they could weave the most beautiful cloth that no one could imagine. They also told the emperor that clothes made from this cloth would have special powers as they could have been seen only by those who were clever and would remain invisible to those who were stupid. Nasai nupa ani se ningthau konungda laaga ningthau sida moina haidi utchairare kamaina haire hakanda aikoina semgadoriba fize tugadoriba fize mi ama fauna imagine haidi wakhanda vukhan bangamoi karigino harakanda asigumba fize yamna matik magun leiba powerful oiba mi matana su uroi haina ningthau sida angawa sembireba hojiki kadar tawunu pani sina. The emperor were very excited to hear this. What a brilliant idea, he thought. With clothes as these, I could know at once which of my people are unfit for their post. Ningthau je yamna hadi khaurangba poe khangningbana hadi wari singse taruba matamda adudi yamna phaba wakhaloni ne aina sukan hadi mana khallise adugumba vi dudi magi leiriba mi singsida man di matam pumno ta show off tawba pamba ningthau ni na tonganba top ma utkadore haina ma khale. So the emperor gave the trickster large sums of money and the two weavers set up their looms in the palace. They demanded the finest thread of the best silk and the gold and pearls and diamonds. Aduna si tawbirani sembirani harabanina ningthau sina ngasai kadar tawba nupa ani sida yamba paisa khara pire adagi weaving machine weavers ani yamsu pire adi makhoigi ningthau konung sida moi fi si semnabagi damak aduga yamna afaba silky lang su pire sana su pire pearl su pire diamond su mama pire ba. They put up their looms in a room in the palace, but these looms remain empty. Ngasai makhoigi machine se loom se kadaida thammi harka ningthaugi konungda thamme adubu ningthaugi konungda leiriba lumsidi pura empty oiba kemti yaudeba. They stuffed their bag with all the money, the silk, the gold, the pearls and the diamond they got from the emperor. Makhoi bag amada pulap hapselle ngasai ningthauna pirakiba paisa adagi silk ke afaba lang adagi gold, pearls, diamonds mayamse ningthauna pirakpa mayamse pun hapselle. Every day they sat in the room pretending to be working very hard aduga ngasagi kasida yamna thabuk kanna subagi mawongda adum phammaga layeba. They insisted that no one should see the clothes before they were completed or the magical power would be destroyed. Even the emperor had to be patient aduga moina ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯗ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯃꯦꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯄꯋꯥꯔꯁꯇꯣ ꯃꯥꯡꯈꯤꯅꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯀꯅꯥꯝꯇꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯁꯨ ꯈꯥꯡꯕ ꯇꯝꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯤꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯦꯕ Finally, they announced that the new clothes were ready. ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯈꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯇꯣ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯔꯦꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯁꯦ ꯔꯦꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯊꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦ Emperor asked his prime minister, What can this mean? Am I really stupid? I must pretend that I can see the clothes or people will think I am a fool. Both the emperor and prime minister thought to themselves. Prime Minister siga ningthau siga na khalleba. Karino aigi prajasina aibu uraga angaubane haina hairoidrane aina karimata su udabasibo aibu karino moina setle haize aingonda kemta ude sin Your Highness, you will have to take off your clothes to try on these new clothes, said the two trickster. Trickster sina tricky ani sina kari hare harakanda. Iningthau ibungo nangna setliba fido lawtho'o hauzik anouba dress he try tawnabagidamak Same Saro sini haize. So the emperor took up his clothes and the trickster pretended to help him put on the invisible new clothes. Ningthau se mana setlambe fees lawthokre lawthoaba matungda anoba mitna udaba fees set pinabagi damak trickster ani senso help tawi the trickster then cried out aduga tricky ani zina trickster ani zina kappa eba how well they fit how splendid your majesty looks in this cloth kayada pakna khraba kayada chanaraba de chap charaba ada ningthau zida haireba kayada phajariba sigi anoba dress sena The Prime Minister too pretended to admire the clothes. Magnificent, he said. What beautiful colors! I have never seen such splendid clothes. Ningthaugi Prime Minister sinasu hadi haire kari hana haire harakanda magnificent, he said. Kayada fajakrabano kayada askumba dress ayamuktasu ukidri sini haize. Not to be outdone, the emperor turned from side to side in front of the long glass, admiring himself. Oh, the clothes are indeed fabulous. You have done a fine job. Ningthaujisu mingsen asangba magi full length kamagi mamangda lepaga side to on the ni yenge adu skayada fajaraba asigi dress ide how beautiful, how wonderful it is and haire mana nakoina fajana aigidamak sembirena haireba dress yamta yawbu nateko. The emperor had planned to parade in the city in his new clothes that day. Ningthauze adugi numitse plan amatawi parade ama chatnabagidamak city da magi anoba dress siga. He usually enjoyed letting his people admire him in his grand clothes. Matom da maze enjoy tawzaba misaka maneba magi anoba dress sida grand clothes sida mayam sina mabu hena pamnaranina. News of the emperor's fabulous new clothes and their magical powers had reached the people, and crowd had gathered on the streets to get a view of them. Ngasai magi ningthaugi mi singse magi kingdom sida leiba mi singsina adugumba ningthaugi anoba dress yamna powerful oiba magical power yawba dress se asi uningbana khawrangman gidana loina hadi ngairaga leire mabu yengadagi. When the emperor appeared ningthause lakpa matamdadi everyone in the overcrowded street was disappointed to find that they could see no clothes at all. Tilamba miyamze loina mangkreba karigi mangkrino harakanda ningthause dress amata setre. But because they did not want others to think that they were unfit for their post, they all tried to hide their disappointment, and no one of them dared to admit that they could not see anything. So they cried loudly, How splendid are the emperor's new clothes! How well they fit! Ngasagi ningthaugi da leramba misingche loina lotnakre chenakre karigino har matamda ningthausi the dress amata yaudabasida magi masase the dress amata yaudabasida duga mayamse ningthausi da nangon the dress amata udre haibagi mahutta pakatan skada phajariba ningthaugi anoba dress ide kayada chap chakraba dress no haidana mangonda haibireba. Suddenly a little child who was sitting on father's shoulder called out, The emperor doesn't have any clothes on. He is naked. Khanghodana haidi mayamse kanamtana ningthausi dress yawi haiba ngamjaba nate adubu nupa macha amakatangdi ꯃꯄꯥ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯂꯦꯡꯕꯥꯟꯗ ꯐꯝꯃꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯁꯦ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ he is totally naked ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ when the innocent bystander repeated this remark the other in the crowd knew it was true ꯑꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯟꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯂꯣꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯁꯦ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯈꯜꯂꯝꯃꯦ ꯃꯦꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯅꯦꯅ it was then repeated over and over until everyone cried the boy is right the emperor is naked it's true ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯃꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯦ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯃꯆꯥꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯁꯦ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯁꯦꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯃꯆꯥꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯁꯦ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯁꯦꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯞꯄꯦꯕ the emperor to realize that the people were right and that he had been fooled completely ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯥ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯈꯪꯉꯛꯏꯌꯦꯕ